Hello and welcome back to It's What I Do. Just doing a filter clean at the moment, so I thought I'd pick the camera up and give you a quick update on what's been happening this week. Yeah, lots been happening. Unfortunately, I lost my Deutz Kajaku. Silly sod jumped out of the pond and got trapped on the bit round the side, and I think he just basically brained himself. Real shame, because it was a lovely fish, but what can you do? He jumped out of the pond at just getting on for 8:10 in the morning, and I didn't find him until sort of 11:30, and by that time he was dead. So I think he basically killed himself by bashing his head, because he did half jump. I have got it on CCTV where he jumped out, and if I can sort it out, I'll put a clip on here. So yeah, lost him. Real shame, but there we go. As I say, there's not a lot I can do after the fact. But yeah, finally had to dig a hole and bury him. But the ground is so hard here, it's unreal. It took me about 3.5 hours, 4 hours to dig a hole, and the hole is just was about 2 foot long, 2.5 foot long, something like that, and about 1 foot deep. And it took me, as I say, about 3 hours to dig it, and I had to use my pneumatic drill to do it. So yeah, that was the first thing. And second thing, on Friday, as you know, I've been doing bus training people to drive buses. Well, on Friday I finished my shift, said goodbye to my students, as you always have new students on a Monday. Said goodbye to my students, came home, had my dinner and whatnot, and then checked my emails, and I had an email from the company telling me they'd laid me off. Contract had come to an end and they'd laid me off, which was like piss poor, because there's no notice at all. They have given me a week's gardening leave, so the actual date that the job finishes is next Friday, so they're giving me a week. But yeah, so I'm now out of work, looking for another company to join to do some more training. I have got one that I'm in the process of getting in touch with. Got to wait for them to get in contact with me tomorrow, hopefully. But if that falls through, what I'm thinking of doing is pulling some more money out of my pension fund and doing the HGV Class 1. Don't want the lorries, that'll be something different. I really don't want to go back driving buses in service unless I have to. Been doing it long enough now, it's just got to the point where I just really don't want to do it anymore. But needs must. If I can't get another job, then that's what I'll have to do. I'll have to go back to driving. Not what I wanted, but there we go. So anyhow, as I say, I'm halfway through cleaning the filters. I'll tell you the difference it makes on the upflows with that 80 litre pump when I'm cleaning them. It's pretty amazing. So I'm just doing the first clean now. Let's turn you around and show you. You can see there. Look at the air coming through there. Giving them a really good bubble up. And so that's the 80 litre pump. So yeah, a lot better. So right, I'm going to shut up for a minute and drop these, refill them and reboil them, and I'll come back to you in a minute. Right, so that's the filters all cleaned. So yeah, just about to refill them. There we go. And I don't know if you watched today's live from Vince. I actually went on there for a little while. I haven't been on live for a long time, but I went on today, and we had a conversation about these plastic medias and the ozone generators. Now if you look at my plastic media, you can see that there's one, the original one that I have built, original upflow, is virtually brand new media, very little discoloration on there, and the other one has got some discoloration on there. Now, like a lot of people, and I suppose this is a little bit controversial, but a lot of people think that when the media discolors, you've got a good biofilm on it. Well, the actual truth of it is you can't see the biofilm. Biofilm is completely clear. Microorganisms that actually do the job for you are completely clear and you can't see them. The only thing you can see is dirt. So when your media goes brown, that's not a good sign of good biomedia. That's just dirt. Doesn't do any harm, and I was the same. Like most people, I thought that was a sign of good biomedia, biofilm, but it isn't. It is just dirt. The only way you're going to tell if you've got something happen with your biomedia is your water parameters are going to go skew with. But if your ammonia and your nitrates are all okay, then you've got good biomedia. You've got a good biofilm. Because that's the only thing that acts on it. Unless you've got something like activated charcoal in your system or something like that absorbs nasties. Yeah, the biofilm is completely clear. So if your media is still white, still clean, it doesn't mean that you haven't got a good biofilm on it. So, it's a bit of a controversial subject. I know a lot of people will disagree with that, but it is what it is. If you research it, do some research, you'll find out. There are articles on the net that tell you all about it. There are other YouTube videos that will tell you. So I'm not the only one that would say it. But yeah, the brown media does not mean you've got good biofilm. It just means the media is dirty. Right, I'm going to get these filled up and get them going. The ice cream van's circling around somewhere. Hopefully he'll come into our road tonight. He didn't yesterday. So if he comes into our road, I want to get ice cream because it's hot. I want an ice cream. Right, I'm going to get these filled up and I'll pick you up in a minute. Right, well, just topping the pond up again now. I did manage to get my ice cream, so I'm happy. Bloody price for them now though. Bought an oyster for the missus, and I had a tub. £7. He wanted £7 for it. Fortunately, I didn't have £7 on me. I only had £6, and he accepted that, which I suppose was good. But like £7 for 2 ice creams is bloody stupid money. A bit like the old sketches, isn't it? Used to go down the shop, buy a loaf of bread, 3 pints of milk and a sack of potatoes, and still had change from 10 pence. And 10 pennies, a shilling, 2 bob even, whatever. Yeah. Right, I'm going to shut up waffling now, because I think we've gone on long enough. And so I'll give you a quick spin round and see the pond. There you go. So they're all doing okay. Yeah, it's just unfortunate, as I said, about the Kajaki, but he was a lovely fish. But what can you do? Right, I'm going to leave it there, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye for now.